I had some friends who spoke about this prayer language that they had. And I also went to a ladies' conference, and the very last session was all about the baptism of the Holy Spirit. And I was really kind of trying to get away from that because I was in a different denomination all of my life up until about 5 years ago. And I just felt like it was a little bit weird and had heard stories, and so I really didn't pursue it at all. And I had learned also that it had ceased and that it was not for today. So I really had no reason to seek the Lord about it. At least I felt that way. But God just kept bringing it to me and putting it in my path. So one of my friends who was with me brought me a CD one night, just about a year later. So I took the CD and looked down, and the name of it was The Baptism of the Holy Spirit. So that was God again. I got up the next morning after listening to the CD, and I said, Lord, I'm going to listen to this one more time, and if this is something that's from you, please just speak to my heart. And so when I started listening to it, he did start to speak to me in a different way, in a way that I'd never heard him before. I actually pulled off the side of the road, and I said, okay, Lord, if this is you, I'm listening. And right now, I'm going to submit myself. I'm submitting myself to you. I'm humbling myself. And I receive this gift, Lord, if it's you, because I don't want it unless it's you. So I put the CD back in, and as I was driving down the road, I started speaking in this prayer language. But when it happened, I just felt this rush of grace and mercy and love, unconditional love. It was like something I've never experienced, and I felt like I could just conquer the world. So I was driving down the road and singing to the Lord and trying this new thing out, and I was so at peace and happy that I just wanted more and more. And so I have more courage. I have more strength in the Lord. I find my quiet place a whole lot more often than I used to. But it's all about Jesus, and whatever he has for me, that's what I want.